I came to Nottingham University in 1966 and I graduated in 1969 at the Department of Industrial Economics, which was part of the Law and Social Science faculty. Tutorials could last any time from an hour in the department or could last for 4 hours in the main bar, which was called the Buttery in those days in the Portland building, and often the tutorials were in the bar as a social event as well as education. I was in Rutland Hall. I was in there for 2 years, and in the 3rd year went out in a flat at Mansfield Road. The Duke of Rutland used to come every year with his wife for the hall dinner, as the hall was named after him. In Rutland Hall, when no staff were allowed, it was purely junior common room, which is where we had all our meetings to elect the secretaries and whatever. And it was absolutely ram-packed on a Thursday night at 7:30 for Top of the Pops. In 1969, the Americans landing on the moon. The Portland building rooms were packed watching the Americans land on the moon. Chris Farlowe and the Thunderbirds, The Move. I think I saw the Rolling Stones here. I certainly saw them in the Sherwood rooms. The Freshers' Week, which was also the Rag Week, every Hall of Residence did a float that used to go into Nottingham Town Centre. It was a day event. The university used to pay for the cardboard and the wood, but the Hall of Residence was responsible for decorating the floats, which were lorries given by local hauliers, and it was all for charity. It was a big event and took a lot of work to do the floats. The other main event, apart from inter-hall sports, was the Pram stroke bog run, as it was called, which was an annual inter-hall event. It wasn't a sport, but it involved, you had to either use a pram or build your own perambulator. And it was a race around the entire campus of 4 people pushing, 1 riding, and there were 4 stops where the pushers had to drink half a pint of beer at each stop, and the rider had to drink a pint of beer at each stop, and it was a race to get to the finish, which used to start in front of the Portland building and finish in front of the Portland building. And that was well attended by most students watching.